Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Okay, so it's been, there's been a few comments. Let me just quickly address those before we move on. So in terms of this chemical plant over here and the plastics, people have been commenting that this might be too close in terms of pollution. Now let's have a quick look. I believe, like general rule of thumb that I've been playing with is the field test, right? We do the big field. We can see that we can almost squeeze in two big fields between these guys, so they should be fine. On top of that, you also see that the chemical plant that we're using generates fairly little pollution, 15 tons per year. The plastics factory, and then this one is 16 tons per year. They use, and if we compare it to something like heating, which generates a fair bit of pollution, see, that's 26 tons per year. So that's the one that's generally pretty close to your stuff, and the results in people dying. So I think we're going to be absolutely fine with this. I will let this keep happening, and we can keep building this and get it nice and sorted out. Now, this one is working at the moment. Excavators, bulldozers, cranes are allowed to purchase only if a helicopter is capability is present. So let's go ahead and that's interesting. So what is this one? This is the MI10. So shall we buy at least one more of them? And then I was kind of wondering whether we could buy something else. So let's wait for the other helicopter to arrive, and then we'll see what will happen. These guys should be working on stuff, right? They really should be. So what I will do is let's assign something like that as well, so that you could maybe start bringing in some resources here at some point. It's kind of the idea, really. Okay, so we should have another one come in. So yes, here it comes. So definitely, I don't think we've got an issue with this location over here. There's a lot of construction underway, and what I was kind of wondering, we're going pretty slow. I'm going to spend a little bit of time over here, and then I've got an idea to actually make a start from a different location and just use the money we have to do that. So if we have a look at this area, can be pretty good for an oil industry, and actually it could do coal as well. So coal, oil, and iron, all of the things here. So we could start another pretty strong town over this area right here. And obviously what we will do is over time we will be building the big road connection, probably run it straight through here and then cut across there and tie it in. But yeah, I think that's the big highway connection that we're going to do on that side. And then maybe what we'll do, if we have the ability to generate some funds with dollars, we might do a similar thing over here and start a town here and then run the other piece there. And what we will also probably look at doing is it's getting a bit of a road connection that runs through this side. So we actually have these three areas connected pretty nicely. I'm not sure we're going to have major cities in other locations. Maybe a big one over there, maybe a biggish one over there. But other than that, probably just small towns, to be honest. So, okay, what I wanted to do is let's quickly have a look. Switch our contours back on. And I'm going to have a bit of a play around with these things while all of our other stuff is currently under construction. And maybe before we do that, let's just have a look and see if everybody is in fact busy. So Moderate 2 does not seem to be busy. Moderate 2, where are you working? Working over there. We can certainly get you involved over here. We could even get you involved over there to speed things up a little bit. We could potentially get you involved with some of these. Yeah, maybe we should start building some of these as well. Oh, that's done. That is beautiful. So that means we can actually get our rail construction to go through this way. Let's make a start on some of this. I may put both of them into that pile and get it done. So let's actually get air construction in here too. And moderate construction too. Well, we can do that and then Kioski, I'm not sure. Kioski is only road, so moderate. We can maybe squeeze in there and see if we can't do things a little bit quicker. Let's close this down. Have a look at our progress over here. This is now busy doing the asphalt. We will need to run some trains in here fairly soon. I wouldn't mind actually extending our road connection over here. So let's shall we do... I'm a little... I'd rather do a little bit of this, right? But it's not going to be super efficient. If we do... do something like that. Yeah, there we go. That seems reasonable. So let's get that construction underway. And what I'll do is I'll assign Kioski roads over here to start looking at that. And can I potentially just do that so you all go into one? No, it doesn't seem to want to do that. Anyway, we'll make a start on that. Okay, now, so there's a few bits and pieces under construction at the moment. A lot of this will continue doing its thing. Our money should be fairly good. We bought a couple of helicopters and stuff, so it's been pretty pricey. Can we now potentially buy... Aha! Now we could buy some other vehicles that may be required. So excavators, bulldozers, pavers, and the likes. I think what I might do is I might grab a couple of excavators. I also wonder whether we should get these that's a little bit quicker on the drive. Oh, maximum speed is not there, so it's not actually quick. Is that a glitch though? Okay, anyway, let's just grab a couple of these guys so that so we can make a start on that. Okay, this guy doesn't know where he's going. Okay, so let's get him out of the way, and everybody else can then make a start. There's just that one little section here that's left, right? Let's quickly have a look at that. Hopefully that does mean it will come straight back out. Let's just see if that's in fact the case. Yeah, I believe... Oh, actually, I don't think so. Let's just get that in place there so it goes and sorts that out. So where's that other section that's under construction now? Where's this other piece? Just show me where this is. Oh, this is of interest. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, no, fair enough. That is all good and underway. It will be doing its construction thing there. I'm hoping we can get this guy to go in there and do its thing. Ah, I see. So what we will need to do is probably just play around with this signal a little bit. We'll do that, so that means it can go past and come back, do its thing, go back and go out that way. It should be fairly manageable. Okay, excellent. Now, I'm coming back in here and we're going to play around a little bit. Now, I've been giving this a lot of thought in between playthroughs, and I think we need to make sure that we've got a bit more room for quad tracking, really. So the idea that I've been playing with is that maybe... forget about that for the time being. So eventually we may want to quad track across this and have even more bridge tracks across here. But for the time being, I think this is going to be sufficient. And what that means is we'll probably need to just bring this out a little bit. Okay, so something like that. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to redo all of these sections. Just to make sure we're... Okay, so that should give us a good indication there. So let's get this reconnected like so, and let's smooth it out a bit. Yeah, that feels a lot more reasonable. We'll do that one over there, and we'll bring in this one a little bit closer there, and that'll mean we'll try and get a little something like this guy. Oh, hang on. I've got a different plan here. Maybe we don't do this, right? Maybe the idea is that we do that over there. Okay. Hang on, let's just bring this guy into about there, and we'll do this. Okay, so now the idea is that I would like to do... Can we please make this work? I would love for that to just work. See, I don't like that. That's not unreasonable. So if we can do that, it means that, yeah, this is a pretty reasonable tie-in. It means that we can have this run this way or that way. Yeah, I like that idea. That's pretty good. Now, that means that from here, okay, now what I'll do is I will actually go ahead and commission that, so we don't have to worry about that too much. And now the idea is really... From this side, we'll have one track from this side and one track from that side, right? Okay, so what we'll need to do is let's smooth this out a little bit over here. If I center from or level from the center there, yeah, that would kind of give me what I needed there. That's good. So now let's try and do a little something like this. Try and get it fairly reasonable this way. Okay, so if we do that, and then the next one I would like to do this with. Okay, so that means we have this working. So let's do that, and let's do that, and then from this side we tie that out. We get an access point there. From this side, come on, there we go. We tie that one out, we get an access point there. So that's the idea, right? So we'll have one coming in from this side, one coming in from the other side. I think I like that a lot, and now we can pretty quickly get this back up here. I think. Yeah, I would rather get it back in really quickly. So let's do that. We will do a switch over. Okay. Probably just a little bit of this. Okay, so let's see about that. Now I'll have to just level this out again a little bit. So let's level from the center there. So if we do something like this, try and smooth it around these corners just a tad, and like so. I'm hoping that that gives a reasonable fall there. That kind of looks okay. So let's try that. Now from here, we will be doing. So we could do that. And then we could do this. Get that a little tighter there. I like that idea. And what we'll do is just before we get here, we'll do a piece like that, a crossover. I don't know what they actually call it, but we'll do something like that. So that means that you should be able to get from any of these to any of these. We'll do that, and we should be able to get that tied in. And that should be able to give us some bits and pieces. So that means anybody can come in here and get in to these two, and then they can go back that way by doing the crossover thing. Kind of wondering, is it ideal to have the crossover this far, or should we have it a little closer? I'm a little concerned about that, potentially. Or they can just stay there and return from where they came from. Alternatively, you can come in over if you're coming from that side, or you're coming from that side and you go in here, and then you can return, or you can go over this way. So that should work fairly comfortably with some extra room for trains to wait. Pass through on the main line will be sufficient, I believe, because we still have the cargo line on the other side. So this is just going to be our service there. So the idea is here, I think we should probably not do this here. Let's remove that crossover in that location. Let's try and bring these things back a little bit. Can we potentially get them a little closer? I would love to get them just a tad closer. Come on. No, too far. It's just too far. Can we give me a little bit here? Just a little bit. Like so. And then we'll try and... Come on. What? Don't do that, guys. Why? Come on, it was working. There we go. So I think that's about the best we can do. And then this one will be over there. So that kind of gives us something. Then what we need to do is just find, can we go straight from there? I don't believe it'll let us. We'll have to do it there. We'll keep it as tight as possible. There we go. So that's kind of what we're going to do. And then hopefully, actually, that gives us sufficient room to probably squeeze a train in there. I would love to get it a little closer. Let's just try it one more time. Can we... Okay, so the idea is if we actually put all of them back, right? Go there. Let's go up a little bit more. If we do this, right? Now, the idea is if we... a little bit of a straight section out on each of them, right? Something like this. And then we did... Ooh. What? Really? Oh, it doesn't like it? Or it will go on there. It's a little unfortunate. That's not quite what I'm after. Let's try this. We trim it a little. If we do that... Okay, so if we do this, give me a little bit there, and then come on, tie it in. Really? Yeah, it's a little tight still, right? So if we do that, maybe that'll work. Come on. No, from this side, please. Just doesn't want to do it, does it? Yeah, that's not working at all. So yeah, I'm not sure this is something that's going to work for us. That seems pretty reasonable. Could make it. I think from this side we'll be able to get that to work quite comfortably. Yeah, the only issue is then on this side. You join somewhere? It's too far. It's too far. We need it a little closer. We don't need a lot of room on this side, really. Let's try. Can we? Yeah, it's not straight enough. This doesn't want to do it. That's... If it could work there... Switch off snapping for the time being. Yeah, it still doesn't want to... Okay, trying it again from the outside maybe, or from the inside maybe this time. So let's do that. Let's switch snapping back on again. And we get this to work. Oh, yes. And now, I believe we'll be able to... I'm not sure we made a lot of progress on that. Yeah, we're not, this isn't, look at that, that's ridiculous. Oh, come on. I'm not even sure that is super workable. Do that, and we try it again. Ooh. Okay, trim it back a little. And try this one more time here. Ooh, yes. I believe we'll get something in there. Okay, now we're talking. Now, if we try and don't do it on there. Here we go. If we do this and we do that. There we go. This is about as long as we'll get. So I believe we should be able to get a signal in here. Won't. A little bit more room though. Yeah, I think that will work actually. If we do that, let's have a look. Signal there, signal there, signal there, signal there. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that should help, and we'll have signal here and signal here as well, and we'll have signal there, and then we'll see about you know, all the rest of this stuff. So that should be okay. So there we go. That's it, and so that's our access point there. It looks, I mean, our little train station there. Now, what will we do? Let's have a quick look at some of the things that we could potentially do in this town. That would look pretty nice. So what kind of features do we not yet have? We've got a radio station, we've got a TV station, we've got a hospital right over here, which should cover us a fair bit over here as well. Is there anything else we do not have? Oh, this is built. Beautiful. We're allowing people to move in. That's good, that's good. Probably need a little bit of additional stuff like that, so we can get that going. Let's get Kowski Roads to work on this, maybe. This is underway, no problems. Okay, good stuff. Now, what we could do is we could probably look at something like a new, if we look at crime and justice, right? Crime and justice. We could try and get ourselves a new courthouse, something that's nice and sizable. So this one is really the big one, really. So if we look at a big courthouse, potentially something like this would actually look really nice. We'll have a courthouse on the river's edge over here. I like that idea. We'll have, I think, we don't have a bridge planned here just yet, right? We should have one there. So I like the idea of having the courthouse there. It kind of looks pretty nice. It's a nice big courthouse there. Now let's get a shopping center. So shopping, we go big shopping centers. Big shopping centers, really big ones. Small store, commercial buildings, department store. Yeah, this seems like a good one. If we do that pretty central, like something like this, probably want to kind of flip it. Ooh, but if we do that, so if we do, so we can't actually mirror this one. This one doesn't want to be mirrored. So at the very least, what we can do is we can maybe squeeze it in like that, right? That would be pretty central. We'll have room for some stuff in the background that could also get its own little piece there. So that could be like the shopping center. I'm pretty sure with a little bit of work, we can get that quite nice and central. We would like some nice sporting facilities, probably not something as big as that. There was some really nice ones, I remember. These ones, these big sports halls here. So that thing, I like that idea. We could... Look, I don't want to get the entire area all messed up with these things, but we will need a little bit of this stuff. I want to try and actually work in that area there. Let's do that. Get a sports hall in there. That should be good. A few cultural buildings, maybe. Something like a palace of communism. Any other cultural things? We need a cinema, a Republic Theatre. Oh, Republic Theatre is just so large. But ultimately, look, we'd rather have a few nice buildings in here as well, in between. So it kind of looks like a nice city, right? We'll get a Republic Theatre over there. We'll see about squeezing in a few other bits and pieces. Now that gives us, yeah, that kind of puts us to where we would like to be. We could do other bits and pieces. House of Culture Marquee, maybe. So we'll do a few smaller ones. In a lot of different locations, maybe, but maybe with those I just want us to place the big ones. So that's that. Restaurants. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be big on the tourism in this specific location. So what I'm rather after is getting a little bit more culture in there. So what is this stuff? This is Gallery of Art. Oh, we could do that. Oh, it's also pretty small, actually. Public Theatre. I mean, we've already got a theatre. What is this? Museum of the Republic. That's also a reasonably nice one. And we could maybe squeeze it in something like this, right? So that gives us that. Yeah, something over there. Good. Okay, now that's that. So what we'll need to do is now let's quickly look at our citizens' facilities. No, over this one. So we have police here, and we do have a fire station here. I believe we'll probably need another fire station. Let's start with schools quickly. So probably another orphanage would be a good idea. We haven't recently done any changes, so that's a fairly large orphanage there. If we do we squeeze it in over here? Could maybe squeeze it in over there. Let's do that. Let's oh, that's actually pretty nice. So let's squeeze that in there. We'll give it its own little road connection. So we'll have a nice riverfront orphanage over here. And then we would like some big schools though. So let's grab ourselves. What's our... Whoa. Something wrong with that school. Too many people. This... Even that school is something... It's not quite right. That's about right. That's a reasonable size. So we probably need multiple schools. So let's have one situated over here. And then what we'll do is we'll situate one on the other side, but a different style. Something like this, maybe. Let's actually place it over there. So if we could, yeah, maybe just squeeze it in like so. I think that works pretty nicely. So now we've got schools. Now we need to do a few kindergartens. Again, I'm going to try and do fairly large kindergartens. Okay, so maybe one of them could go in over there. That's reasonable. And then another kindergarten. So that's effectively the same style. Do a little something like that over there. So we've got a couple of kindergartens now. We'll have to put a lot of stuff in here. We might do another one somewhere over here, but I think that's a good starting point. Now, we've got a hospital here, and I believe that hospital should be reasonable. If we needed to expand and put another big hospital, maybe spot over here would be a good spot for it. Anything else that we need here now? Universities. We've got a university. We may be able to do another large university somewhere over there in due course. We've got a police station. Should be fine. The rest should really be fine. Now, the only other thing is maybe another fire station. I think another fairly sizable fire station. So something like this would look pretty nice, actually. And then the question is, I'm not going to have it in front of that area, but we may be able to do it in front of the courthouse here. That's actually quite reasonable there. So let's place a fire station in there. So now we've got the courthouse and the fire station, and now there's a lot of additional room for other stuff to start working. Now, I think the next thing for us to do is let's start working on some of our big roads. We can also start working on some of our other bits and pieces. Okay, so let's do that. And get Chaos Roads to come and do this piece. And actually what we'll do is we'll then get the rest of the roundabout going. So once it's done, it'll keep doing that. We will progress out this way, we will progress out that way, and we will get this area all sorted out. Yeah, so let's make a start with these roads over here. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Now this is still underway. There's lots of little pieces underway. Now this guy can now actually go here. Let's have a look. Are we seeing people in here? We don't want passengers, we don't want students. What we will do is do a little bit of workers there. So what we can do is we can assign this guy to pick up workers over there. So at least if it does need workers, it can go and grab it from that location. Let's have a look. What is our situation with fuel? Ooh, our fuel is becoming a problem. Oil is not a problem. Fuel is becoming a big problem. Oh, I needed to add some more buses here. Let's quickly do that. That was a plan that I had. So let's buy a couple of... look at total capacity and speed. No, buses. Buses, please. By speed, yeah, that's really the best we could do. So give me 3 of them. They'll come in here and we'll assign them to come here, so we move a few more people. Yeah, there's plenty of workers ready to go. I don't want any passengers here, thanks. Okay, now let's switch this off again. Have a quick bit of a look. So this section is done. Now, we shouldn't have a lot underway. Ooh, no, we don't have a lot underway. So now, the idea is really we need to make a start. Ooh, can't actually get there. So this guy seems to be able to get somewhere. Let's what I need to do is just make sure our signals Well, we'll do a mixed signal there, and what we'll do is we'll do a mixed signal here as well. And that, I believe, should be able to do that. Good, so let's just make a start on some of those things, get them out of our general way fairly quickly. This is all done. That's not working. That is a problem. That is a problem. I hate it when the game does that to me. That is ridiculous. So now we'll have to do that section again. So grab one of our guys. We should have vehicles available to get straight onto that. And it also means that we can now get rid of this section here. Is this under construction? Is anything happening here? We have some resources on site. Yeah, things are really quite slow in this context. This road is probably still waiting on some asphalt. Yeah, a little bit of asphalt to get that done. Is it underway or is still waiting on some stuff? Yeah, I think it's waiting on a little bit of asphalt. Okay. So all of this will take quite some time to get done. Let's see, did our buses arrive? I'm just hoping our buses... Oh, yeah, here they are. We don't have the ability to tie in on the other side. No, they'll just have to live with that. I wouldn't mind upping this a little bit more. How much steel and stuff do we have over here? Oh, it's all good. You're taking it to the Kowski border. Moderate. Here we go. Let's up that number, please. Let's start moving more stuff into there. That will help us out, right? This thing is seemingly pretty full, but these guys are struggling. I think roads and stuff is taking too much time. So who's working on this? Everybody's working on this, but for some reason we are missing asphalt. What is going on? Let's just have a quick look at what's going on with these service provisions over here. Should be fine. That's grabbing gravel at big pace. No. Ooh, missing gravel? What's going on? Ah, I see. Okay, well let's ramp up production here, please. And we should have a place here where we can quickly buy dumpers. Now, I think I'm just gonna go with the same stuff we're using already, right? Or should I go a little quicker? Stuff that's a little... Should I just grab some of these guys? Yeah, let's just grab 2 of them. We're now using those dumpers, and what I'll do is I'll assign 2 of them to that, so they should be pretty quick. We need to move a lot more gravel in here. I had no idea we had an issue. Notify me when empty, please. That's why stuff has been slowing down. Didn't realize it was doing so well for such a long time. Did not even realize it was an issue. Okay, we'll come back to that in just a second. We should have our buses ready to go. Now, I would like to assign these buses to... what am I looking for? We looked Zacto coal workers. Oh, we don't actually have a route. Okay. Well, let's set up a route then. So you can please go and grab some people over there, and you can come and drop them off over there. So at Zacto bus station, you'd be loading, and you'll be loading workers only, and then over here you'll be unloading, and you'll be unloading workers only. And you can go ahead and make a start to that. Now, if I have a quick look at the line, this line can be renamed Zacto Oil Workers. Zacto Oil workers. There we go, and we'll space them, and we say yes. I know I don't have the right tools for the job there. Now the next one we have here, I'll just assign that one to you. Please assign that one to the Zacto oil workers. There we go, and make a start. And the last one, assign it to the Zacto oil workers and make a start. So I'm pretty sure we'll have more workers here now. At the moment, we do see a fair bit of workers, but maybe not as regularly as we would like, and so just try and get that in there. This is underway. It's a bit of slow progress there, but we're making that happen. This section is assigned for construction, but I believe we're missing gravel. Practically everywhere, I think, has been having a bit of hardship. Now, who's can you please ignore that light for me? Right, and let's speed it up so we can get you in there. We're gonna have to ignore the next light too. There we go. And then you can please ignore that light. Okay, yeah, keep going. Ooh, that's gonna be. Oh, where are you heading to? Let's just get you out of here, and we'll try and do that again. We've got a few trains waiting a long time, so let's move along and see where you're trying to get to. Once we get out of here, once this section is done and we get out of this junction, like we are now. I mean, this is it's asking for a little bit of work there. Wow, that one ran through there pretty nicely. Okay, yeah, just keep going. Get this thing done. Get in there as deep as you kind of can. Yeah, it's actually moving along pretty nicely. Yeah, get through here. Yeah, excellent. Hopefully that works. Now, we should have... yeah, that guy has arrived. We've stopped production on something. I'm assuming that'll start again. Now, what we want to do with you is you need to come and please collect over there. Wait until... Ooh, I can't remember. And then come and drop off over there, please. And make a... and I think what we just want to make sure is electricity problems. Yeah, that's okay. Quarried stone and quarried stone, and we'll make a start there. I can't remember what our settings was, what we on the others, but we'll need to do that. Now the next one, yeah, this is the one. If I just have a look at any of the others, they are waiting to unload is really the issue. So we'll get there. Don't worry. We're going to move a lot more stuff in here, and hopefully that's going to move things along a little bit more smoothly. You're filling up fairly quickly now. Good stuff. Yeah, that's a lot quicker. So yeah, if we do quicker vehicles, it's okay. And what I think we can do is we can up our workers here a little bit, so we move through this a lot quicker. So that should go out into this area. Wow, we move through that super quickly. Yeah, more workers here, please, is what I'm after. Did I not make a start on that? So I've assigned you, but I didn't make a start, so let's just get you started up. More workers now, so it goes a little quicker. Hopefully that means we'll fill this thing up again. Yeah, that's been the issue, really. Okay, good. I'm glad we spotted that. You will go in and do what exactly? Heading out that way. That is fine. We still need this section to be built. But everything else seems to be moving. Why are you... Oh. A little awkward there. More electricity problems. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on with our various electricity sources. These guys are working. There's lots of construction underway there. This guy is working. It's not a big deal. We're struggling to keep pace with everything. Yeah, we don't have enough workers out here. More workers is required. A lot of workers is now, I think, presumably heading off this way. So we're barely holding on. We need serious support with fuel. This is not happening. There's so much that's not happening at the moment. Citizens' happiness are too low. Why is that? What are your concerns? Without food? Whoa. No, how can you not have food? Okay, well, let's assign more workers here so that, maybe that's the issue. We didn't have enough people working the store, so that started to become a bit of a challenge. So hopefully people will now get access to food. Yeah, the food access can become a big issue really quickly. Yep, we had drops in food at most of these locations. I think it's just because that wasn't doing its thing quick enough. Now, what are you waiting for? You want to go into all kinds of different directions, so please move through there. I don't know why you're... Oh, you know what we can certainly do is we can put... you can do something like that, and that should hopefully... well, actually, why is that being such a pain? Maybe we should do something like this then as well. So now you should be able to get wherever you want to go. Hopefully that works. Lots of trains trying to make its way in here. Okay, now let me. There's a lot of stuff happening, and it'll be slow going for the most part. Let's see about making a start. Where am I trying to make a start? I'm trying to make a start all the way over here. Now, so in order to make a start there, so what are we going to focus on? Let's bring this up, and I will keep the game running at a slow pace while we think about it. So oil might be a really good thing because that we can run with very little employees. So maybe a starting point will be to get a bit of an oil system going, and then we can export some oil. So if we have a look here, in terms of prices, so if we wanted to sell oil, yeah, it's almost nothing really. Gravel is almost better. Yeah, but oil will cost us really little to do. So maybe what we do is start a setup that can support some oil. I think that's maybe what we make a starting point on, and that means we can then expand to go and do fuel and bitumen, which is a much stronger option as we bring more people, as we start a little town here. So let's make a start. I'm gonna grab a little road like this, and we'll move it towards, I think over here is where we're going to grab the oil, right? At least the starting point of oil. Yeah. Over here is our first few. So if we say it's not a great quality, right? So if we do that. Ooh, no flattening. Yes. Ooh, that's a nice one. Something like that. And something like this. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So that's a starting point for us. That means we will also bring our path towards these oil fields. Okay, and I'm pretty okay. It doesn't actually want to go up that hill. Let's trim it back. Well, what we'll need to do is we'll certainly need some vehicles and things over here. So what I need to do first is let's grab ourselves like a depot. We should have a free depot available. So let's get ourselves a free depot. Let's bring it a little closer. We'll get a free depot over there. We will need a free fuel station. Should be fine. We'll pop that back a little bit so there's the room, a little bit of a queuing space there. Right, so now we've got that. We will need a free distribution office to go and at least get us some fuel from the border. How many of these can we get? Oh, we're up at our 5 count. Okay, we'll need to go and go back to our... Well, before we do that, let's get our construction offices in here. So we need a bit of a free construction office. Oh, we've got plenty of them. So here, what I'll do is I'll grab, I think at least like 2 of them. We'll do a little bit of... We'll do something like this as a starting point. Grab 2 of them. To do that, let's go back to our original town here. We need to clear out some of these free things that we have here. So what is this? This is a distribution office that has a vehicle associated with it. Oh, it does. This one is a technical office, which I don't think has vehicles. So we can go ahead and get rid of that one. This is a distribution office with no vehicles. So let's get rid of that. This one is still a bit of a backup. So there's at least we've got 1 distribution office now. So that should be a reasonable starting point. I need to clear out all of the free stuff, to be honest. Where do we still have free buildings? This is a free building. I need to really clean that up. Clean that up. What's going on over here? Everybody stuck? Yeah, absolutely. Let's move it. Move it along, guys. Have we finished off this little section here? We have. Okay, beautiful. So now, this really is the place to be. These guys are not actually sending anything. We're still in dire straits with this stuff. Wow, we're still struggling, but it's moving a little quicker now. I'm kind of wondering whether I should sell these and procure the larger ones. You know what? Let's make this move even quicker with even more resources there. This guy doesn't have anything in it. Yeah. This guy has got a little bit there. 12 tons. That's okay. I think it should work, but we may need a little bit more. It's still a bit of a challenge there. Now let's get back over here. We should have a distribution office that we can place now. Distribution, please. A free distribution office. We definitely have room for 1. So I don't know where. There's 2 at the border, so there must still be 2 somewhere else. I'm just going to place it over there. So now we've got a little bit going for us. So what we'll do is we will grab ourselves an oil tanking vehicle in terms of speed. We want something that's really, well, this is the one. 16, 16, 10, 13. Yeah, let's grab one of these. So as the very start, what we'll need to do is we'll need to say, guys, please grab some stuff at the border, load what you need, and then what you do is bring that over here, So we'll at least have a starting point of stuff there. Now, this is a road depot. What did I want that? Oh, trains are waiting too long. Let's head back. So we'll try and fill that up first. Probably at the end of the episode, to be honest. You're waiting for what exactly? It's a little painful, I must say. It's a little painful to get through this stuff. You're missing one. Oh, no, we're not missing it. Just ignore it. Yeah, go for it. Oh, it's going back and forth to kind of find its way. Can you please ignore that? Thank you. You're just going to go in there and then you're going to switch to there. Right? Is that what you're doing? Looks like it. Yeah, that's painful, really. But once we get through this, things should move along a little easier, and we can take a lot of this stuff out. It's just because at the moment everything is kind of interconnected over here, and we need to slowly start getting them all done. What I'll do is I will get. What? Where are you heading? Okay, now let's just get rid of you so everybody else can start moving. We're struggling. Okay, so that's good. Now let's get back here. I believe we should see... Wow, it takes ages to get here, right? I believe this truck is coming in. We don't have anything here yet. Are you bringing stuff in? No. Now the question is, if you run out of fuel, you'll need to be able to bring us fuel, right? I'm hoping you can. Let's speed it up and have a look. Because we will need some fuel over here. Okay, excellent. It's going to go and get fuel. So that's good. I'm happy to see that. Once it's got fuel, we'll move some other stuff in there and then we'll start moving. Excellent. This is what I like. So now we're actually doing all of these in parallel, which is good. Let's move up over here and see whether this is moving. I can probably assign it because it doesn't seem to be assigned. So grab me this facility, please. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and assign that section and that section, please. So we can start making a move there as well. Lots of pieces of construction is underway. Oh, so some pipes that's done. Missing gravel yet again. Let's move that through. Did I just see a helicopter move around? Yes, it is moving around. I'm glad to see that. So it is collecting some materials that it's currently moving out. That's awesome. So working on some of these construction projects. Lots of steel that's been used over here. The gravel style stuff, the stuff related to gravel is struggling. Oh, that seems to be moving pretty quickly, really. Yeah, we empty this out so quickly. I'm kind of tempted. The last thing I'm going to quickly do in this episode is get rid of all of these other ones. So let me grab dumpers. I would like 1, 2, 3, 4, please. And what that means is I will be saying, guys, you've got the related vehicles over here, please. Related lines, related vehicles. Let's just sell you. Thank you. And let's sell you. Here we go. And we'll sell you. Thank you. And I believe we'll sell you as well. There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll assign... Oh, they need to get fuel first. I'm just going to get the bigger vehicles here because they... the bigger and quicker vehicles. I think that's an important component. We do need another fuel station here, I believe. I've built the distribution offices. We still need to get rid of some of these. So anyway, that one we should now be able to assign that to a line. So let's make a start. Next one, we'll assign you to that one. Make a start. Now I need to get rid of a few more of these things. So let's sell that one. Thank you. And we'll sell that one. Thank you. Okay, so once we figure out, let's just fix this. Assign to this one and start. Go there, and you can assign to that one and make a start. And we'll need to buy 2 more. Buy 2 more over here. Dumpers, please. 1, 2, thank you. And so there's one of these that actually doesn't have any lines associated with it. Might be this one. Yeah, absolutely. So quarry 3. So get those 2 vehicles in there. We'll get quarry 3 there, and then hopefully we'll be moving a lot more of this stuff. Okay, you should be back here now. Okay. Oh, actually, we're still waiting. Yeah, things are slow moving here at the moment. Okay, they should be back now. At least one of them is. And what we'll do is we'll say, come on guys, come over here, wait until loaded, quarried stone, and then come and drop it off over here. Quarried stone, wait until unloaded. Maybe not. Let's just make a start like so. Hang on. This one is going. Let's just double check it's loading and it's unloading. That's fine. And then this one will be assigned to that same process there, and then make a start there. There we go. So now we've got a few lines. We've upped our capacity. We should have upped our capacity a fair bit, and this is getting pretty busy over here. We are struggling to keep pace here, so we may need even more quarries. Let's actually start a construction of another quarry as well. And then we'll call that the end of the episode. There's another train stuck waiting somewhere. Just keep going. Why are you... Oh, these sections are done. I'm loving it. Okay. Can I just get rid of you, please? Thank you. No idea why you had those issues. There we go. Hopefully... Okay, so now the idea is really that... yeah, just finish off what you can over here. Get there, get out of the way. Excellent. Keep building. Nice. Okay, well that's good. Hopefully this is moving a little smoother. Jeez, we're really running out of that quickly. So an extra one. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So from a mining perspective, construction materials, we would like some gravel. a gravel quarry, please. So can we squeeze? Don't have any free things here that can help us out. Oh, okay. I'll have to kind of see about that. Ooh. Might work. But there. Other sources. Oh, we can't actually see any other sources yet. Anyway, we'll have to build another one. I'm sure we will, so that we can really keep pushing this a little bit more. Maybe we're out of the woods, but for the time being, we'll have to sort that out. Okay, so a little slower than expected in terms of getting some other stuff moving. There's pipes and stuff everywhere. Slowly getting everything built. There's people moving in here. Oh, this is growing pretty substantially. Is this seeing some people? Yes, it's seeing some people. Have we finished that off? No, still not. So we're waiting. Roads is a big challenge for us at the moment. We need to sort that out and get those roads built much quicker. But at least our money is still kind of holding at the moment. Is this guy gonna? I just want to see. Is it gonna grab some workers? It is gonna grab some workers. How many? 7, 8, 9. There we go. Got a few workers on board. 9 workers, and you're heading where? A warehouse somewhere. Yeah, okay, so there's a big construction going on over here. Yet another train stuck somewhere. Might be over here. So what I'm keen on is maybe we should just quickly. Sorry, I need to end the episode, but maybe what we'll do is we'll just do that. So at least this guy can. I think this guy can build this. Yes, beautiful. Just build this, please. And once you're done, you'll turn around. Okay, excellent. So I'm trying to get everything moving. It's slow going, but I think we're progressing. And let's just do one more check here. No, we're out again. So I do need to fix that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.